and welcome to Dee Talk Live Thursday nights. Another wonderful episode for you guys scheduled tonight, and a controversial one at that, and something quite crucial, which I thought was currently present in our society, and I thought we'd talk about it tonight because so many people have been affected by this worldwide pandemic. And it's something that really needs to be addressed, and it really needs to be spoken about. So hello to everybody who has joined me. Thank you for joining me on this live tonight. I will go through everything for you guys tonight as we take these steps towards talking about such an important and vital issue that's been put out not only in the media, but through social media, through all types of avenues where you're able to source specific information that might necessarily not be what you think it is, and somewhat might be depicted in a different way, right? In regards to believing what comes out of someone's mouth, okay? Because we thought we'd get a bit more explicit and controversial tonight, because obviously this is affecting worldwide, it's affecting all of us, okay? And we thought it's best to actually give our approach and give our view tonight because it's so important for us, okay? As not only a business, but as supporting the community in that sense, because what we're about here at What Dee Thinks is bringing out that love and unity and helping people come together in order to help each other. Because remember, together we are stronger, okay? It's always been a specific motto of mine, and it should always be used in this way, okay? We should always have each other's backs, regardless of anything that's going on, okay? So tonight, the question lies within that whole vaccine choice, okay, this COVID vaccine. And it's all about the fact that, should we, be made to take something that in many cases, and a lot of people don't want to take or don't want to put something in their body. Okay, should we, right, have to put this type of vaccine in our bodies? So is segregation really the roadmap out of the pandemic? Is this the only way that we're able to get out of lockdown or get out of the situation that we're in? Is this the only way that we're able to get our freedom back again? Is our freedom specifically non-existent because we're being made to do something that many of us might not actually agree with, okay? And those who have taken it, there's no hate, there's no, argument against you. And, no one is going to hate or dislike you at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, we all have our own opinions on the matter. And there are so many people that get so angry at other people for not going to get this vaccine. And then you ask them, why are you getting so angry? Because they're stopping us from being free, which is not true. And it's not right. There's always agendas behind what higher municipalities do. There's always plans behind what people do. And why would you take it out on somebody that you love and that you care about? Wouldn't you want to just agree to disagree? Okay, we've all been made in a specific way to not agree with one another because we're so different from one another, and that's what makes us so beautiful. You're always going to have your values. You're always going to have your opinions. You're always going to have opinions that differ from everybody else. And it doesn't mean that you always have to agree, all right? Because we're all built up of different beliefs and values, especially in regards to identity, So it's all about having the free will. It's all about having the choice. And that's what we should be able to have. Okay? We shouldn't have to be pushed into something that we don't necessarily want to take. You know, I'm all about pro-choice. If that's what you want to do, you go ahead and do that. Okay? It doesn't mean that everybody else has to do that, nor do they need to be attacked right in front of other people. I heard a story. A friend of mine that has a cafe here near where I live saw an actual man with his children fighting with another man because their children were so close together. And I just thought that that was disgusting. Because not only has this pandemic, okay, scared people and, you know, put fear into these people, it's actually separating us and it's dividing us. Remember, conquer and divide. It's always something that, you know, higher people tend to do in order to divide us to get what they want, all right? But what is it that you want? And what was done in front of my friend was horrendous. She was telling me about what was going on. Where did the love and unity go, guys? Where did that go? Where did the subclass of, you know, working together and really like understanding one another from a different perspective or way? And there's a lot of you at the moment as well, and I feel so bad that you have been pushed into having this vaccine because you're going to lose your job. Who's going to pay the mortgage? I get it. I understand. You know, like, what are you supposed to do? But there are ways, like, you know, take it from me, there are ways. If you're able to research, and I'm only giving you a slight informational perspective with what I'm saying, there are ways in order you can fight for your rights, okay? I'm not going to go into it too much. But remember, it's always your choice. It's always about you researching. And you don't even have to listen to what I say. I might not even know what I'm saying. But at least I go in and I research. And I actually know for myself what's actually going. And from valuable sources that are able to tell me what is in the vaccine, how many years have they actually researched it? What will it do? What are the side effects? What in regards to this vaccine will benefit me? What won't? And is it right for me? I'm giving it as an example, okay? A lot of research does not make you someone who is woo-woo, or as they say, a conspiracy theorist. It just makes you somebody that comes to your own conclusions and doing your own analysis and being able to do what's right for you instead of doing what people believe is right for you. You got to stand in your sovereignty. I've said that many times. And I get some people don't have a choice, but in reality, you do have a choice. You have free will. Free will was always given to us. It was given to us by the higher divine. You believe in God, you believe in whoever you believe in. You always have a choice on the matter. And I guess we have repercussions, okay? But it's always about, it's always about being able to understand, okay, that what people necessarily are telling you does not mean is right for you, okay? Always remember that. Because something that we put into our bodies is not necessarily in agreement to everyone. Some people might say, oh, it's just this, or but sometimes we've got to wake up to it. Years ago, I remember this saying, and, especially in regards to a nation, right? It's a free world, or it's, freedom of speech. Where has that gone though? Like, is this the only way out? Where did our freedom of speech go? Where did what we wanted go? It went out the window, At the end of the day, we should all be leaders, regardless of who's leading, okay? You're a leader in your own right. You shouldn't have to listen to what every Tom and Harry tells you. It should be your opinion. It should be what makes you tick and what is right for you, what resonates with you. And leave the rest behind, as many people say. It's what you will take, You know, you don't have to listen to me. As I've said, it's what resonates with you. And don't believe everything you hear. Vital sources impact our daily lives so much that you're able to see it from a different perspective, okay? That's where you have to really research what's going on. And we are going to get mixed opinions. We're going to get mixed views. We're going to get people fighting with each other for just nonsense, okay? Your freedom is within yourself, and your body is your temple. You're the one that should be the person that's able to realize what's right for you and what you should do and what pretty much fits well and is right for your body and your like circumstances, or how you adapt to what is going on at the moment, you know? Like, that shouldn't be the option that we've been given. You know, we've been locked up for so long. So many people are sick and tired of what's going on. You know, just let us out already is what I say. At the end of the day, like, yes, you know, we're in a crisis, we're in a pandemic, but we're also in an economic crisis. What's happened to many businesses? They've pretty much flopped from the first lockdown, which is so sad. These people, how are they supposed to be making their money? There's so many things over their heads, like rent, you know, water, gas, electricity, bills, you know. Where are they going to get this money from? I understand. We've been given a specific percentage of money, but you know what? It doesn't change the fact that we've been put in a specific position because of, you know, faults that have been evident previously to this actually happening, you know. Running for what you believe in, doing what you want to do, you know, it's just, it's not right, you know. So, you know, oh, okay, everybody, oh my God, everyone's talking. How are you? How is everyone? Sorry, everyone. Okay. Maybe the agenda of those is power, exactly that, to separate each other. Yes, the stupid need to be told. It's only 10% that don't want it. Do the math, normal people 90%, cooked people 10%. So that's what I mean though. We're going to have so many people that are going to have so many views and, you know, and that aren't going to get along. But this is what I'm trying to say. It's okay to have a different perspective and a different view, but we all need to learn to deal with one another and love each other. That's how it is. It's about love and unity. And freedom is, you know, our God-given right. It was given to us when we were born. You know, it's standing in your power. And if you don't want to be a leader and you just want to be told what to do, that's your prerogative as well. But if you want to be that leader, you want to make a difference in the world for generations to come to actually understand what's going on and what you did, right? So you're the type of person where, you know, later on down the track, your kids are going to ask you this question. They're going to ask you, what did you do? What did you do when this was happening? Did you do anything in order to stand up for, you know, your freedom or anything? Or did you fight? Or, you know, they're the types of things that you're going to have to deal with later. Okay? Or no, we had to do this because it was right. And, you know, see what I mean? Different opinions. So which type of person do you want to be? You know, oh, you know, I had to do what was right for, you know, the world, and this is what I did, so I didn't really make much of a fuss, and I just went along with it, and that was it, because, you know, that pretty much was the right way of doing things. So, you know, no, not really. It's only 10% that are not wanting the jab. We can't afford to lose 10% of mankind. No, not really. It's only 10% that are not wanting the jab. We can't afford to lose 10% of mankind. Yes, but 10% of mankind, I can ask you a question, Christopher, if you're listening, I don't know. How do you know you're going to lose 10% of mankind when they haven't taken the jab, when in reality, and statistically speaking, in regards to numbers at the moment, this is by what I know and what's been said, the people that have taken the jab have died. Not the people that haven't taken it, so I'm a bit confused by what you're saying. Yeah, and then in reality now, the people that have taken the jab have actually got coronavirus. So I don't know how that's worked as well. And then those people are going to infect other people. So I'm a bit confused. Yeah, and 10% of the people that possibly haven't taken it, it's all about protecting what they feel is right for them, and it's their body and I guess their soul, and they don't want to, you know. So, everybody is allowed to feel a specific way, and, having that choice is what was given to us when we came to this planet, I guess. It's your God-given right, it's your choice. And I'm not going to, I'll pretty much touch on history a little bit, but history is repeating itself in somewhat way, because it has a lot to do with, it has a lot to do with the way that things were dealt with a long time ago. And in saying this, you can look this up for yourself as well and research what I'm actually saying. But, a lot of the segregation part of things, and that's another thing we didn't get into actually. So, the actual definition of segregation, for those who don't know as well, the segregation or isolation of a race, class or ethnic group by enforced or voluntary residence in a restricted area, by barriers to social intercourse, by separate educational facilities, or by other discriminative means. So being discriminative. And years ago, okay, I remember when the, and I'm not going to say this because apparently this is, a bit racist, but years and years ago, history speaking, we had the darker coloured people and obviously the white people, all right? And the whole freedom of choice years and years ago is somewhat a form of segregation, if not that, okay? And they weren't able to do what the whites were able to do. So it's somewhat way, to a degree, in line with the same sort of method and what's actually going on now. And I could go back into history once again and keep on going because, specifically speaking, what we knew then is somewhat the same now, but it is orchestrated in a different way, okay, in order for you to understand my point of view, okay? We're all going to have different views, okay? And basically, I'm trying to think. So basically, oh God, we're having a little bit of an argument. Oh God. Yes. And I agree with everyone's opinion on here because I am not going to obviously separate. That's not what we're here, but everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm so grateful that you're all interacting tonight. It's amazing. I know it's such an important topic. I'm just going to leave you with this lastly. I agree with pro-choice because it should be your choice to make in regards to taking a vaccine or not, okay? And I don't agree that segregation should be the only way out of what we're going through at the moment, all right? People should not be made to do things that they don't agree with or they don't believe in. Believe in what you want to believe. Don't listen to anybody and whatever anybody is saying. Don't let them bully you into things, right? They don't need to bully you and make you scared, because you're going to lose your job and stuff. I'm sorry, that's not right. And I'm going to say it here. I have nothing to hide. I just don't think that that's right. You want to take the jab? Take it. If you don't want to take it, you don't have to take it. It's all about what you want. And researching is tenfold so important, okay? Remember that. Always remember that. And always stand in your sovereignty as well, yeah? So I don't think that it is the only way out. I think things will be worked out in a specific way and should be worked out in a specific way to really work with everyone. It should be a love and unity perspective. It should be about bringing people together, not pushing them further away from each other. Conquer and divide shouldn't be the way anything is seen. And people should just love each other, really. Love is the strongest emotive feeling and, a type of act that we're able to give people, okay? Like, there shouldn't be a divide, there shouldn't be anything, a separation. It shouldn't be like that, and some people might disagree, but you know what? That's you guys. That's the way that you perceive it, you know. Where did the love and unity go? It's gone out the window because we've been made to specifically act in this way because our freedom's being taken away from us. It's not right. It's horrible. You know, why? It shouldn't be like that. It should always be about, you know, working with one another because, as I've said, we're stronger together, you know. Thank you again for joining me tonight on such a full-on topic, a crucial topic. Thank you to everybody for getting involved. I love you so much love and light to everybody. Take care of yourselves. I'm sure we'll get through this eventually. And yes, it is such a current topic going around and people will have their own opinions. You know, we here at What Dee Thinks are pro-choice. So whatever you want to do, whatever you feel is right, and whatever choice you want to make is your own. Remember that. You are your soul's keeper, as I've said. Thank you again to everybody also who has donated to Bully Zero, the fundraiser. I am raising funds for people who are struggling with bullying in regards to getting workshops out there in schools, also in workplaces. There's so much going on at the moment. We really, really need to help one another, and please support us by donating. The link can be found on Facebook right up here. On Instagram, you guys can find it on my profile, my bio up the top. Please donate to us. We would really appreciate it. We really want your help and your love. At the moment, we really need it. So if you haven't already donated, please do. For those who have, thank you so much for your love and support. It means so much to us. I hope everybody has an amazing evening. And as I've said, do your research. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone. Do your own research. Look into things that interest you and be able to see clearly exactly what you're getting yourself into and what you're doing. The choices that we make are all about our free will as well. Okay, guys? Love you all so much. Have an epic, epic evening. And I'll see you guys again on Monday for Dee Love Talk. Love and so much light to everyone Dee is specifically out there.